welcome to the Violent Nexus Comics YouTube channel. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy the video.
This is The Last Shadow Part 3, Old Enemies, New War. Twilight deepened over the desert canyon, casting long shadows across the floor where the Razor Crest, the Stormtrooper's battered shuttle, and Luke Skywalker's X-Wing sat in silence. The wind howled through the stone walls, adding a mournful tone to the temporary camp. Inside a nearby cave, Grogu meditated by a small fire, while the Mandalorian sat beside him. Across the flickering flames, the Stormtrooper sharpened a vibroblade under the watchful, wary eyes of Luke Skywalker. The silence was broken when Luke Skywalker confronted the clone, admitting he thought all clones were gone. The Stormtrooper responded with cold detachment, noting he was not like the others. The tension peaked as Luke Skywalker accused the Stormtrooper of being at Utapau and killing his master. The Stormtrooper did not deny his past, simply stating that he had ended the war. Luke Skywalker gestured for the Mandalorian to take Grogu outside, but the child refused to move, his eyes darting between the two powerful men. The Stormtrooper rose slowly, claiming that Luke Skywalker could not truly sense the darkness within him. He argued that he was the master of the dark side, rather than its servant. As the air tightened and pebbles began to tremble on the ground, Luke Skywalker warned that such arrogance was the path of the Sith. The confrontation moved into the open space of the canyon as the light of the twin suns faded. Luke Skywalker ignited his green lightsaber, the hum echoing against the jagged stone walls. The Stormtrooper, however, drew no physical weapon, choosing instead to raise his hands and meet the Jedi with the Force alone. The battle was a display of raw power, as the Stormtrooper pushed Luke Skywalker back with a concussive Force wave. Luke Skywalker leaped forward with a flurry of strikes, but the Stormtrooper sidestepped and hurled him into a canyon wall using kinetic energy. Every time Luke Skywalker's saber swung, it was met by invisible Force barriers that sent sparks skittering through the air like lightning. Mid-fight, Luke Skywalker strained against the Stormtrooper's power, accusing him of still following the orders of the dead Emperor. The Stormtrooper countered with a grin, claiming he only followed victory and that Palpatine simply understood what was required to win. The ideological divide between the two was as sharp as the blades they wielded. The duel was abruptly interrupted when Grogu waddled into the center of the conflict. Raising his tiny hands, the child released a wave of energy that forced both combatants apart. Grogu let out a frustrated cry, clearly distressed by the violence between his potential mentors. Luke Skywalker knelt by the child, suggesting that Grogu was afraid of the darkness the Stormtrooper represented. The Stormtrooper also knelt, retorting that the child might actually fear the weakness Luke Skywalker's path offered. The Mandalorian finally stepped between them, ending the debate by reminding them they were there too. Stop Moff Gideon, not kill each other. Reluctantly, Luke Skywalker powered down his saber, and the Stormtrooper lowered his hands as the dust settled. The Stormtrooper pointed out Gideon's facility on a datapad, emphasizing that they had to move immediately or lose the trail. As the four of them moved toward the canyon rim, the shadow of a cruiser passed over the sun, signaling that the enemy was already descending. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and until next time, stay super.